Federal judge yesterday ordered the Justice Department to unredact additional pages of the Epstein files, concluding that, quote, the Attorney General has violated the Epstein Act by redacting the names of senders and recipients in at least 8 email exchanges with Mr. Epstein regarding a torture video and sexual activity with young women, including minors. Joining our conversation right now is former federal prosecutor Brendan Ballou, who represents Katie Phang. Katie Phang is the independent journalist who filed the suit, and good for her for doing so. So Brendan, the Justice Department now has until July 2nd to either turn over these documents or explain why the redactions should not be unredacted. Are you expecting to see the files, or are you gearing up for a bigger battle?
Well, Stanley Woodward, the number 3 Justice Department official, just entered a notice of appearance in our case. So we expect that they are really freaked out right now, because it's more than just the redactions. You know, there are the specific emails where you're talking about, as you said, torture videos, potentially sex with minor women, where the names of the senders and recipients have been redacted. But there's also the fact that there are documents related to Donald Trump that were never produced in the first place. There are issues with the fact that this is a case, an investigation that spanned multiple countries internationally. The Department of Justice categorically did not review documents that weren't in the English language. They just said that they didn't do it. And then on top of that, the redactions that they did make, they didn't explain, which they were required to do by law. So, you know, Judge Sullivan issued a preliminary injunction granting everything that we and Katie Phang requested and rejecting every single argument that the Department of Justice made here.
Why does Katie Phang want to see the unredacted versions of these particular files? Not faulting her at all.
Sure.
Good for her. Great journalism. Good for her for subpoenaing it. But there's like 3 million files still missing.
Yeah.
Like there's so many things. What is it about these files?
These are, you know, as you said, there are millions of documents at issue here. When you're going for a preliminary injunction, it's really important to focus on the things where it is just obvious. It's indisputable that the government is violating the law here. And the important thing is, in their defense, the government didn't even try to argue that it was following the law. They just argued on standing here. And so, you know, these are cases where it's so clear that there is potential wrongdoing here, that these are not the names of victims or minors. These are the names of potential co-conspirators, potential perpetrators that need to get
Right, but as you note, in their previous release of about half of the documents that they are under law supposed to have released by a long time ago, they redacted the names of possible perpetrators and did not redact the names of victims and survivors, again, contrary to the law. Are you worried at all about that happening with these files?